it, but I paid the way.
Get ready for the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Derek White.
Over the past 10 games, his effective field goal percentage has really taken a tumble. In layman's terms, his offense just isn't as well-rounded as it could be right now.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for Dallas, Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Poke loose. Now Thompson. Dinwiddie finds Washington. And it's in there. Tatum with it. Pass to Porzingis. The jump hook hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Well, I'll tell you, sometimes Porzingis makes it look easy around the basket.
Washington passes to Irving. Gafford the screen. The 3 is up. And Kyrie Irving with the 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And we're about a minute into the first. Outside, Brown. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Irving against White. And it's Irving missing.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
Now here's Thompson. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Back to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Washington, a screen on White. Irving for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Porzingis against Gafford. Here's White. Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. You look at the Mavericks, a decent start to the season. They're 7th in the conference, but hoping to climb higher.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Now here's Gafford in his last outing with 12 points. Shot clock at 6. Irving, the pass to Marshall. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They trail by 1. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Sinks the tray.
Yeah, no hesitation, no overthinking it. Tatum just takes the shot.
Irving for 3. Boston pulls it in.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Dinwiddie against Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the ball. 2 minutes.
Brown inside. And there's a 3-second violation. Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. The Celtics, 3rd.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Brown passes to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Screen by Horford. 5 on the clock. Pass to Brown. And it's Boston scoring again.
Well, I like the defense, but Brown's offense was even better.
Here's Hardy. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Pritchard. Launches it from deep. And Grimes pulls it down. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Hardy. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Pritchard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Hardy, the pass to Thompson. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Klay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
And here's Brown for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Dallas on top, up 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
The Mavericks lead by 5. So the Celtics 5 right now. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Shireman in at the 2-guard spot. The Celtics on offense. Pass to Pritchard. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Springer's checked in.
For the Celtics, number 44, Jimmy Springer.
Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. This shot by Hardy, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Hauser passes to Horford. Here's Hauser. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Marshall. Powell ball outside. Pass to Hardy. There's a screen by Marshall. Takes the three. The shot by Hardy, no good. Hardy's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Springer passes to Hauser. Tatum with a screen. Here's Pritchard, and the shot goes in.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Cornette's checked in for Boston. As we get deeper into the season, the Eastern Conference standings are really taking shape. Let's take a look. You take a look at the Celtics, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first.
Well, right now for Boston, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Now here's Washington, coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Pass to Hardy. Lets the three fly, and he missed again. Now 1 of 5. Celtics trail by 3. Horford passes to Pritchard. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And he hits it to tie the game. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Here's Cornette. Still no points. Here's Pritchard. And foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Well, Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
What a move by Tatum, finishing strong at the rim.
Now here's Irving. His last outing, he had 24 points. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Drew Holiday.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Shoot 2.
That free throw misses, and the Celtics far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Hardy. The Celtics also with a sub. Holiday's checked in for Pritchard. Now here's Holiday. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Lakers. Porzingis against Gafford. Now here's Porzingis. He's closely guarded. It's rebounded by Dallas. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. And stolen by Brown. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. What a finish from Porzingis.
Superb concentration by Porzingis. Good at staying under control and pushing through the contact.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
For your defense, Cruz.
Washington's checked in for Kleba. The Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in. It's Thompson, high post. Brown's there for three. Dinwiddie. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. To the inside. From in close. Over the D. Porzingis finishing inside.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Irving. Dinwiddie against Holiday. Irving looking around. Clock at 6. Over Horford. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Irving's got 5 now.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Pass to Brown. Horford, a screen on Thompson. Brown against Thompson. With the putback. And here's Porzingis. Tries yet again. Hey, Brown in traffic.
But when it comes to rebounding, one of Brown's old coaches once told him, you have to want it. Well, he wanted it right there.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. He's got 9.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And here's Brown. 6 points for him. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Boston out in front, up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
You look at the Celtics. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And now let's turn to the first half of our game. It's been all about Jaylen Brown so far.
Well, he's not letting the defense chase him away from the shots he wants. He's dictating the action, and he has the team in a good spot.
Because he's been so efficient with his scoring as well. That's a good way to maintain your lead. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the 4. Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Gafford in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside Tatum. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Cavaliers, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
Now here's Thompson for the lead. Porzingis grabs the board.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
White looking it over. Inside, White gets it to go.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Thompson outside. Dinwiddie outside. And the jumper falls for him. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, it's a great option every time to have Dinwiddie run the pick and roll. As reliable a play as they'll ever get.
Tatum from long range. JT for 3.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's dance time. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. You show us your best moves. Let's go.
And here are the NBA's best three-point shooters at the 2-guard position this season. This is a dangerous group. Number 5 is Kyrie Irving.
And as a rule of thumb, you always want great shooters at the shooting guard position if you can get them. Now, these guys are the cream of the crop.
Yeah, you have to space the floor to score in the half court. Every one of these guys forces the defense to extend.
Pass to Washington. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum passes to Holiday. Shoots over Dinwiddie. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Tatum.
Yeah, and as his career has progressed, Holiday has gotten more comfortable in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
For 3, Dinwiddie. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Floats one up. And it's laid up and in by Holiday. And it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday, fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Washington. Inside, here's Thompson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
They're one of the greatest shooters ever. Thompson's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Holiday. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Outside, Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first shot. 2 minutes.
Back to Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Thompson outside. Launches it. Again, the miss by Dallas.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Brown passes to Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Brown for 3. A tough 3. Brown connects.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Marshall, hounded by Tatum. And here's Thompson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Thompson's got 14 points for the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Mavericks trail by 7. 29 seconds left in the third. Here's Hardy. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
A true defensive expert. Holiday using awareness to get there for a denial.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Tatum showing off the strength.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Boston out in front, up 9. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Celtics, Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 2 guard. Right side, Tatum. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Out left to the wing. And Powell with the stuff.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Celtics lead by 7. Here's Cornette. Outside Tatum. Puts up a 3. Foul pulls it in. To the middle. Here's Kleba. And he banks in the layup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Horford. From deep three-point land. And no good. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. Down low. Here's Grimes. And a nice finish on the layup. Grimes has gotten his first points in this one.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Hardy. Powell outside. Pass to Grimes. Over to the left wing. For 3. Hardy doesn't go for him.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Cornette passes to Tatum. He buries it from 3. Tatum's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Grimes from deep three-point land. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Here's Kleba. Lays it up and banks it in. Kleba's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Cornette. Brown comes in for Horford. Derek White's checked in for Hauser. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Tatum. Over Washington. Again, the miss by Boston.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Outside Irving. Back to Washington. From outside, off the mark. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 6-point game.
I'll tell you, not many players are better at forcing a defender to foul than Tatum.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Washington outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
Mavericks trail by 7. Left side Irving. And here's Thompson for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Cold-blooded. You can count on Thompson to keep an even temperature as the game heats up.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. Dallas on D. Tatum passes to White. Oh, White with the soft touch on the floater.
Well, I like how White has upgraded his ball handling over the years. A big part of his growth.
Pass to Thompson. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Now here's Tatum. Outside White. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Yeah, from the moment he entered the league, Tatum showed so many different moves. A polished offensive force.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Irving against White. Now here's Irving. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Tatum against Washington. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. .40 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Tatum. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. They're down by 8. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The 3 from Thompson. Cash! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, you talk about a cool customer right there. Thompson doesn't care if it's the first or last shot of a game. He's never shy about putting it up.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Shoot 2.
That hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Count it!
And this is his time. Kyrie loves the clutch moments. We've seen him do it.
.24 seconds left in the game. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Irving goes in, and he sinks it. They trail by just 4.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. Just have to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Five ticks left in the fourth quarter. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
And so it's Boston, who scraped by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. A lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, and play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.